video, and today we are going to be going over some things I do for school, that just help me like make it alive throughout the end of the school year. And I read them down in my journal, so I'm going to be going over just stuff you need, notes, in and out of school, studying, essays, importance, night routine, day routine, and my makeup and stuff that I do for school. Let's get started. So we are going to be starting with taking notes. Okay. So when you write notes in class, and sometimes you have that teacher that talks like insanely fast, like the square root of like the geometry, Donald Trump, George Washington, dogs, like stuff like that, and you're like, what? So write as quickly as you can, take down as many notes as you can, and when you get home, rewrite them, make them neat and organized so you can study with them. Next is only highlight the important things. Like if you're going down like highlighting every single thing, you're not going to know what you really need to study, what you don't. If the teacher kind of italicizes their words, like says like just like makes that sentence that they're saying like louder more, like the War of 1812, and you want to highlight 1812, like I think you might understand what I'm saying. And also you want to take notes with a blue pencil or a blue pen, because the human brain likes the color blue more. Like when taking notes, you're gonna remember it, and writing it, you're gonna remember it more. It just, I don't know, you feel so much like when you're writing with blue pen. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. And also when you write and rewrite them when you get home, like your notes, you're not only writing them once but twice. It's more like you're gonna remember it more, which I think is very helpful. Okay. Now we're going into studying. When you get home, like sometimes you're not in the you're not in the most comfiest clothes, so you want to change into the comfy clothes before you start studying. And I usually put my phone in airplane mode so I can't use it, and make a study / homework schedule. Like, it's hard to explain, but in the morning, or I take my planner and I plan out what I'm gonna do in the day. Like, I'll usually give myself a 30-minute break as soon as I get home to just get away from school, stuff like that. So I get a break to just relax. And after that 30 minutes is over, then I put my phone in airplane mode and start studying. Make sure you grab all your materials with you, because then you're just going to keep making excuses to go up and stop studying. Like, oh, I forgot my backpack. Oh, I forgot my folder. Oh, I forgot my pencil. Stuff like that. So bring all the materials with you. You might want to make a list of what you need. Have small snacks with you. Like sometimes I bring trail mix or peanuts, so you don't get hungry and stuff, and you can't study on an empty stomach. So, and it's usually a long time till dinner time, so you just want to have a quick snack and stuff. And take breaks. If you're studying for a super big test, you do an hour of studying, then do a 15-minute break, or 30 minutes of studying, then do a 10-minute break, stuff like that. It all depends on how much you're studying, and don't be like, oh, I worked for an hour, I'll give myself 3 hours of break. No, just essays, there's nothing much here. It's just when I finish my essay and I proofread it, and I think it's all good to go, I put it into Google Translate and have it read it back to me. So, like, I know of all the spelling mistakes and I write them down as it reads it to me, then I go back and fix it. And one of the most important tips is I drink tons of water throughout school. You don't want to get dehydrated and tired, and yeah, that's like one of the most important things. Now I'm going on to my morning routine. My school starts at 8:45, so I have to be up by 7 o'clock. I wake up, make my bed, do my daily planner, and then I drink water. Water, like, just wakes you up in the morning, like, stuff like that. Then at 7:15, I do my makeup, hair, and clothes, and I also have music written down, and I'm going to explain that. Music, I mean by, I make a playlist. It takes me 45 minutes to get ready. So I make a playlist of a bunch of songs that I like that add up to 45 minutes, maybe a little over, but that's okay. And so that's 45 minutes. So at 8 o'clock, I go downstairs and I eat my breakfast. It's usually like Eggo waffles, which don't take more than like 10 minutes, like 5 minutes to make, like to 8 minutes tops. And that takes 15 minutes, and then at 8:15 I go upstairs, I brush my teeth, and then I put my lipstick on because it usually gets messed up but from eating. Deodorant, perfume, all the stuff that's up there, you know, that you need to do. And then that takes 15 minutes, so at 8:30 I leave. My mom picks me up, or my mom takes us to school, and we're there by a little bit earlier than 8:45, which is really what you want to be like at my school. You want to be a little bit early so you can get when the doors open. Okay. Now it's on to like school supplies. Like, I just made a list of everything I needed, and when we went to Staples, I crossed it off as I went. There's still some things I don't have, which I'm gonna go get some other time, but here's my list. Glue sticks or liquid glue, scissors. Our school asked for dull tip, but like my hands don't fit into like the small ones, so I have to get bigger ones, which are still dull tip, but they're a little bit bigger than the rest. Pencils, pens. Oh, pencils. My favorite are the like mechanical ones that you twist that look like pencils. Those are my favorite. They're like the best. Pens, erasers, a notebook at Staples. I think you can get them for like 50 cents, which is nice. I usually get like let me see, hold on. Okay. This is the binder I usually get. It's 5-star med or mead. I don't know what they're called, but like it doesn't have the holes. I mean the clips right on the center of the spine. So like when you close it, it doesn't move, which I think is pretty nice. And plus it has all these like file folders, which velcros over. I have my scrap paper in here right now. Velcros over, and then there's a mesh pocket up here that mesh pocket that goes pretty deep. Oh my gosh, okay. That goes pretty deep, like I can put my whole hand in there. And then that is all on the inside. And on the outside, it has this compartment where I held all my index cards. And in that compartment, there's another little Velcro which goes down, and another little pocket in here. So there's 2 pockets in here, and then the binder, the mesh pocket, and yeah. Well, this is what I use. And then also, I usually get a pretty good notebook, you could say, like pretty decently, and I get an 8-tab divider. I don't know what that is. an 8-tab divider for my notebook, like stick them in my notebook. So yeah, or you could just use like the post-it, like the sticky note tabs, which you can also work, and you just write Sharpie on them of what they are. I think that's a lot cheaper. So moving on, I think I already said pencils, cases, post-it notes, scrapbook paper. To like, well, most people need scrapbook paper because some of them, mine's cloth, so yeah. But some people have like hard ones that have the slit where you could put papers in. That's what I would use scrapbook paper. Label makers, so you can label your things, but I just borrowed one from a friend. Double-sided tape for school. I don't know if we actually need that. Hole puncher. Hole puncher is one of the biggest things that I can like stress, because if you don't have a hole puncher and the teacher hands out papers that don't have like hole punches, then like you're screwed, because they can't go in your binder and you're like, they get everywhere and you're so angry. So yeah, that just really annoys me. And you can get either the single hole puncher or the triple hole puncher. I tend to get the triple hole puncher because I like it better. And then these are the pencil cases that I get. I think these are the best. I don't know, they can't hold a whole ton. That's why I get two, one for my pens and pencils and one for my markers and like colored pencils and crayons. And then 8-tab divider, and then I have a planner that I need for every school year. And so now, after school's over, I go on to my nightly routine. I get home, get into comfy clothes, and I make myself time for a little break. I do my homework, and then I usually do a YouTube video for the day. I usually have a bunch stored up, so when I need one, I can just upload it and edit it whenever I need to. Then I usually eat dinner, shower, but on some days, like towards like the winter and spring, I have softball practice, or usually through the whole school year, I have softball practice, and that starts at like 6, so then that cuts down time. But yeah, and then for my 8-tab divider, one more thing I want to add. I think that's it. I separate them into math, reading, writing, science, social studies, spelling, projects, and miscellaneous. I'm also going to be adding drama, Spanish, like all the other stuff like that. And let's see, do I have anything else to show you guys? Nope, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It was really fun to make because I just had to take it was really easy to make. I just took my journal and just read everything out from it. This is probably going to be one of my longest videos, so yeah. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and if you didn't, please give it a big thumbs up anyway, because you know. Comment down below what I should do next. Share this with your friends, and I have a policy where I'll let you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you, you know. Yeah. And also, I have the iOS 10 on my phone, so I can't use the app AirShow, so I can't like show you guys what to do on my phone. And I really wanted to show you how to make logos. Like I made my own logo, that everything's softball, and I made my own intro and stuff, but I can't show you it because I'm using my mobile to make those, my mobile phone, and like there's no mobile app that I can use to show all my apps. Plus, it's the iOS 10, so I can't find anything. But if you can, make sure to tell me, and I'll give you a big shout out. And so, thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.